Hello and welcome back to International Fathers. I'm your host and your creator, Nelson L. Moody Sr. Ha! We're still talking about positive fathers. Positive in every aspect, in every area of their lives. Our children, that is. Positive, that means good. Not a negative, which is bad, but positive. We're going to talk about reproducing our sons. Reproducing means to do over again. The word is y'all know what that is. I'm not here to give no English lesson. I'm here to talk about positive fathers. Reproducing our sons. Let's get right to it. Like father, like son. A good old saying. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Huh? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That son mimicking that father because he is good and he wants to follow behind good. His role model, his first teacher on earth, his first mentor on earth is his father. Huh? Yeah, that male. That's my dad right there. As a baby looking up. As a toddler looking up. That's my dad. I want to be just like him when I grow up. The positive fathers. Don't y'all take this show in a different direction now. Please don't. Because y'all know what I'm all about now. That positive fathers. Around the world. Internationally. Not just in my city. Not just in your town. Not just in your suburb or your county, but international, as in international fathers. How? You look back at your son and say to yourself, you might even say it out loud, that's another good young boy that's going to be a great, that's right, I said great young man. Good, better, best. Good, great. That means up here. Up here. That's my son. And I'm proud of my son. I'm reproducing me all over again. Woo! That's something about that reproduction. I tell you. Reflecting back on some years ago, my junior was growing up. Folks used to talk about us. He said, you know what, y'all look just alike. You kind of sound like you. You kind of walk like you. The mannerism is just like you. Nothing that we planned. Them chromosomes and them genes and that DNA stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not here to give that class either. But you know when it's down there in there and anything kicks in, you know, you can look like your children. Your children can look like you, rather. Because I run across some people here that say, you know what, you look just like your son. I say, why can my son look like me? I recall about 4 years ago, I met this young lady on my job. Before she even saw my ID, never even knew who I was. She asked me, she said, do you have a son named so-and-so and so-and-so? I said, why? She said, because you look just like this guy who I went to high school with. I said, no, I ain't nobody like that. She said, oh, okay. I said, no, I was just joking with you. That is my son. She said, I know, because you look just like him. I said, wow, okay. I said, why can he look like me since I came first? He said, you know what I'm talking about. I knew what she talking about. Yeah, that's right. Reproducing our sons all over again. Reproducing us all over again. That's a good thing. We fathers are our sons' first role models, as I said before. Teachers and mentors on earth. So we have the very best chance to recreate ourselves and our sons. And we do it. We do it with no problem. We do it like drinking water. We do it like just naturally walking, so that our sons can see who we are, the goodness and the greatness that they'll have. Now and then there's a twist to it, but it all comes in the same arena. If you are a senior, you have a junior, woo! Make sure what you're doing is good. Make sure that your junior is so proud to be a junior, based upon what senior does, based upon what senior do. Make sure your son will be proud of that. Long term, in the future, he may want to name his son after him. But if not, he's going to cut it off right there. I know some guys who were named after their fathers and didn't name them sons after them, because senior messed up some stuff, because senior didn't do right. We talking about those seniors that do good and name their sons after them, who name their sons after them. It's a wonderful feeling. Say, wow, my son and his spouse. Yeah, that's right, my son and his spouse named their son after me. It's also an honor. It's an honor to be looked at. You go, wow, my grandson is named after me. How can that happen? Oh man, oh man, oh man. You just don't know how good that feels. And further on, as you look at your son growing up, your son will look back and reflect back on what he has learned from his father. Oh yes, he will. He's saying, that's my personal hero right there, my dad. I always look up to my dad. And going into manhood is something totally different, because he's still trying to not compare his son to dad, but still trying to walk upon the same guidelines as dad. Reproducing our sons. What can you say? For more information, you can contact me at www.internationalfathers.org. And then you can email me at info@internationalfathers.org. Fathers, call those children. And children, call those fathers. Fathers, 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 hug those children. And you children, hug those fathers. Until next time.